Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Coming today talking about creating your own media company. I know many people are thinking like Grant Cardone, like Gary Vaynerchuk. Yes, we'll talk about those two models in a minute. So check down below for the Classy Climb School course on how to start a business from scratch, how to grow your income, and how to live a life you want to live, you want to enjoy. That you go on vacation, you tell people this is my company, this is my life, this is what I do, these are the way I freelance, whatever. Up to you. Check out those courses below. So we're gonna give the two models. We're gonna give the Grant Cardone model and the Gary Vaynerchuk model. Now trust me, no one builds an island, builds this a magnificent company alone. Look at Gary Vaynerchuk. His model has about, I don't know, 600 people working for him. 600, okay? And that's been over the course of a 2, maybe 3, maybe 5 year, I'll give it to him, build up here. And with Gary Vaynerchuk, he is the kind of brand of the company, but what they do is they go help other companies in their marketing, in their videos, in their advertising, and that's great. You know, and most media companies probably were like, here comes this guy who owned a wine store thinking he knows everything. Well, that's where the digging in and learning starts, where Gary Vaynerchuk put in 1,000 plus videos, maybe 1,800 videos for over the course of a year with a wine library, and then boom. You know, he was still building a business daily. He was just taking an hour to 2 hours in the morning, knocking out these videos for his channel. And so that's important. That's hands-on, that's skill, that's learning, that's understanding how much things cost, how does the lighting work, how do I grow? Those are all hands-on things, and they're great. They're great that he's done that. But when you switch it over to a company, then, you know, you have to hire on staff of superstars. And I always tell people that you have to hire superstars to help you, okay? And that's how that company's got bigger, better. You can Google him, and he is like immersed in Google, but he also does a ton of speeches. He also does a lot of legwork and a lot of on the social media, just hammering it out, okay? And that's a great model. Now, model number 2, a more lean company, not as lean, he still has a big business, but his media side is different. Grant Cardone, he has Whatever It Takes Network. Whatever It Takes Network is a subscriber based online, conglomerate of TV channels, of TV shows. And the main shows, of course, are Grant Cardone, Cardone's Own, Young Hustlers, G&E, him and his wife, and another one, I forgot the other one's called, but he has overall like 25 different shows. And each show has its own host, and the host mostly, just like I'm doing right now, talking to a camera, doing Skype, doing Google Hangouts, putting together their show in the most professional way possible, but they have the platform and the backing of the Grant Cardone, Whatever It Takes Network behind them. So their shows are amazing. Their shows are usually edited very well. I'll put it that way. They're edited well. The ads come in at appropriate times. And so it's pretty good. You know, he's doing a pretty good job on that. And the shows can hit all different kinds of people and can build traction. Now, what did he save himself from doing? Building this giant studio in Miami, Florida, where he had to host all these shows. These shows can be made in anywhere all over the whole country because the person is using the access of their computer and the internet and their recording systems. It's amazing how easy that is and how wonderful that is and how wonderful YouTube is, because Grant Cardone, as well as Gary Vaynerchuk, but Grant Cardone was able to just beat that thing up, dropping videos. And by the time he dropped about 1,000 videos, he got to be on Nat Geo with a show called The Turnaround King, similar to what we call now The Prophet. Even though The Prophet can say they came up with this idea completely on their own, we can see where it started, okay? So you have him just beating up the social media, and then boom, it's just like he's everywhere. Now, he's been working for over 32 years and thousands of interviews, thousands of speeches, thousands of phone calls where he's going to different car companies and teaching sales tactics. It's when he put himself in front of the camera and was relentless in the uploading of YouTube videos, that's kind of when he had the next level shoot off. He also wrote 4 books in a recession. So don't tell me in a recession you cannot make it. It's very possible to make it. So that's the two styles. Grant Cardone, mostly online, He does all these speeches. He, broadcasts them out through Periscope and all the different things, and uses social media as something just for him to hammer. And if you don't like it, you usually get out of the way, but most people usually come back around and go, man, whatever I thought I needed to be dominant on social media or in sales or in my community, I need 10 times that to be a dominant. And same thing with Gary Vaynerchuk. He doesn't say 10x his life, but he basically is, I work from 7 in the morning to almost 11 o'clock at night. And it's something I want, it's something I thrive off of, and that's just where I am. And so that's how his company is this, 500 people plus. And Grant Cardone's company has a ton of people that work in the sales department as far as selling his Cardone University. But on his shows, 25 shows, simple model. You have all these different people working, whatever it takes network. I love that. I think it's very unique and very genuine. It's almost similar to the Dr. Boyce Watkins Financial Juneteenth, Dr. Boyce Watkins YouTube channel. Very similar in technique. I think it's wonderful. So that is how you build your media company. Part 1. We will have part 2 coming up right ahead. Everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. You have a great day.